Good day, guys. Welcome to class. Our English class today will have figures of speech as its focus, and objectives have been set, and they're as follows. We're trying to describe what figures of speech are. We'll also be listing and explaining particular figures of speech. We'll be giving examples of sentences that contain those figures of speech, and of course, you'll be required to write creative pieces using figures of speech. So what are figures of speech? A figure of speech is a special use of language. Let's emphasize this. Different from the conventional usage to achieve a special effect. Please, in the next slide, we'll be looking at this, and I'm going to be capturing that with the word literal. Okay? Then the major reason we use figures of speech is to create or achieve special effect. Figures of speech are used to add color and interest to the use of language. Now, figures of speech are different from literal speech. So remember, I talked about literal speech in the previous slide. A literal speech or expression means exactly what it says. So the words mean exactly what they say. While a figurative expression or figure of speech means something different or deeper. I think you should note that. Okay? Deeper than the surface meaning. Then we have some examples of figures of speech. We have metaphor. Metaphor is a figure of comparison where you have two items that are not the same being compared, and of course, one is said to be the other. Okay, this is used to indicate an implied comparison between two unlike things that have something in common. It is a direct comparison of things similar to each other, like I said. So, for instance, we have an example here. America is a melting point, where we have a melting pot, as well as America. Okay, so America is equated to a melting pot. We have simile. This is a static comparison between two different things or items that have common similar attributes. And when you have simile, there are two words that bring it about. We use either like or as. Okay, his skin was as cold as ice, where we have skin compared to ice. Okay, so as cold as, here we are using as. And we can also say the same thing, his skin was like ice. Personification. As the name implies, we have one root word here, person. Okay, so this is a figure of speech in which an inanimate object or abstract thing is given human attributes. That is, it is personified. Okay, what it cannot do, it's given that ability. Okay, the wind whispered. So, of course, here, what comes to your mind is the fact that the wind was producing some sounds. Now we have hyperbole or exaggeration. Some other persons also, in some circles, call it overstatement. Okay? So this is a figure of speech where ideas, events, or incidents are intentionally exaggerated for the purpose of emphasis. Okay? My grandfather is older than the Eves. What this person is actually talking about is that his grandfather is really old. Okay? And when you have someone say that he can complete or he can finish a drum of food, that's exaggeration. Paradox. Now, this is quite important. This is a statement that appears to contradict itself. But when you look closely at it, you will discover that it has a very, very salient, latent, hidden truth. Okay? Your enemy's friend is your enemy, obviously. Think about that. Then we have euphemism. Okay, this allows you to say something that is unpleasant in a mild or pleasant, less offensive way. Okay, so when you have something like you are becoming a little thin on top, what you are saying obviously is that the person is becoming bored. Okay, and lastly, we'll be looking at apostrophe. This is a situation in which some absent or non-existent thing or person is addressed as if the person is present or capable of understanding what is being said. Look at this example that I have here. All stars were at thy face. And you're talking here to stars as if they are present with you. We'll be looking forward to taking your comments, questions, challenges, as well as your turn-in task in the stream section of our Google Classroom. See you in the next class. Have a great day ahead.